You can buy masks by well-known companies like Garnier in most of the high street stores and supermarkets in the UK and elsewhere, but today I want to look at Korean sheet masks in particular. I'm Bear Clark, and on this channel I look at skincare, I give honest reviews, I also review fragrances and grooming tools, so if that's something that appeals to you, make sure you subscribe for new videos every single week. Korean skincare and K-beauty has taken the world and the internet by storm. Now, while dual cleansing and multi-moisturising isn't necessarily something that is unique to the East, one thing that's come across from the East and made its way into the West is sheet masks. Now, sheet masks are readily available in the high street, in supermarkets, etc., from some of the main brands, well-known brands in the UK, etc. For instance, the Garnier's ones is one of the ones I've been using for quite a few weeks. Sheet masks are part of the Korean 10-step process. Now, I don't personally use the whole 10 steps myself. I have done once or twice, but it's quite laborious, quite time-consuming, but there are plenty of people that swear by it. Now, one of the things I do use is sheet masks. I use those regularly. Now, the 10-step Korean skincare regime includes a mask every single day. Now, that can get pretty expensive, so I don't personally use the mask every single day. I use a mask once a week, generally on Sunday evening, as part of a end of the weekend sort of routine, ready for getting my skin ready for the week. If you can afford to do it up to twice a week, that's fine, but personally I think using it every single day is overkill. If you can afford it and you want to spend the time, go for it, but personally I don't think, as long as you've got a good skincare routine, you're using decent serums, etc., more than twice a week maximum I think is overkill. My go-to brand in the UK for some time has been the Garnier ones. I particularly like the Ultra Lift tissue mask. The sheet mask should be used at the serum stage of your routine, so that is immediately after you put on your toner. The majority of sheet masks are made of cotton, but you can at the higher end get things made by silica and gel masks, etc. But what I want to do today is focus on the cotton sheets, which are widely available and also super affordable. One of the first things you need to do is choose a sheet mask, and my God, what a choice. I buy most of my Korean skincare from yesstyle.com. This isn't a sponsored video, none of these products are gifted, but I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check out the range that they supply. If you do a quick search in yesstyle.com for sheet masks, it comes up with 827 options, which is a hell of a lot to get through. So like normal skincare, what you tend to do is you go for something that's got the ingredients that will deal with your particular concern or a particular type of treatment, or that fits in with your other skincare routines. If I was just getting them for myself, I would go for products that are very much geared towards drier or older skin. But as I wanted to give a fair review to a lot of different styles, what I've done is basically I bought a massive box of all different types from all different brands. So I'm going to go through 4 today, and what I'll do later on in future videos is I'll look at some more. You can get sheet masks in multiple parts, that is special parts just for certain areas like the forehead, the nose, the cheeks, etc. You can even get them for the jawline, for the neck, and I'm told even for the breast and buttocks. So what I want to do here is I'm just focusing on the single sheet masks. So the first one up today is the Tonymoly, which is the Pureness 100 Propolis Mask Sheet Skin Soothing. Now, Tonymoly is a very well-known, very respected brand in Korea. It's very, very popular. I think it's one of yesstyle.com's regular sellers. So Propolis accelerates skin growth, it smooths and evens out the tone somewhat. It's antiseptic, so it's ideal for problematic skin, and it's also good for healing. So if you've had a breakout, if you've got particularly sensitive skin that you're waiting to settle down, it's also great if you've been sunbathing, etc. You want that healing. Now, this one I particularly enjoyed. This one felt one of the nicest to put on. It felt like a more expensive sheet mask, if that makes sense. It felt like quality, but this one I found particularly soothing. Definitely going to be trying more from Tonymoly. The next one I tried was the Innisfree My Real Squeeze Mask with bamboo. Now the Innisfree is an extremely popular Korean skincare brand. I've tried a number of their products and been very impressed with all the ones I've tried so far. They have a huge range. Bamboo is a natural source of silica, which means it's particularly soothing and smoothing on the skin, gives the skin a particularly smooth feel. Bamboo is a common ingredient in Korean skincare because it tends to brighten the skin, which is something you'll see often in Korean skincare. Sometimes you'll see products will be mentioned as whitening, and what that basically means is just brightening. It doesn't mean that they're looking to actually get your face paler, it's just a brightening effect, that sort of glow. Bamboo also aids in collagen production, so that means helps for sort of plumpness and a little bit of the elasticity of the skin. This one was probably a little bit more skimpy on the actual amount of serum you had in it. It's enough, but it's not as overabundant as some of the other ones were. Once I'd taken it off, rubbed in the excess product, my skin definitely had a little bit more of a smoothness to it, almost that sort of, not quite that just exfoliated feeling, but definitely a smoothness to it, so I definitely enjoyed that. So bamboo, this is the first time I've used a product that I know of that had bamboo as its main ingredient, so bamboo is definitely something I'll be looking out for in future. Third up, I tried the Solution Firming Face Mask. This is by The Face Shop. This is, again, like the Innisfree, available with multiple different variations. This is the one with collagen. Now, scientific studies have shown that collagen peptides can permeate the skin or transfer through the skin to the dermis of the skin. What that does is it helps to encourage fibroblasts and encourage production of more collagen within the skin. Now, collagen is one of the things that gives the skin its plumpness, helps with the elasticity. It's something definitely to look for, particularly as you start to mature, because your collagen levels start to reduce. So if you want to rejuvenate your skin, if you want to give your skin more of a useful sort of feeling to it, then collagen is definitely something to look out for. Didn't necessarily feel my face was smoother than this. This isn't one of those masks that you'll use and you'll get the effect within, you know, like you would if you used, say, a hyaluronic acid one or a slightly peeling one, or the bamboo one I used with the silica, which naturally felt a little bit better as soon as I used it. This is more of a long-term thing, so I can imagine if I was going to do 2 sheets a week, I would do this midweek and I would do my smoothing face mask on the Sunday. But definitely worth a try, and I'll definitely try more of the Face Shop versions in a future video. Now, PIEU is a brand that's quite well known to Korean skincare buyers, but not so much to me, because I just couldn't avoid avoiding it because of, look at the packaging. That's crazy, isn't it? I mean, that looks like something that is going to be marketed to kiddies, but it's not. It's an adult range of sheet masks. This is the Icing Sweet Bar Sheet Mask by PIEU. They do a couple of different flavours. I believe watermelon is another one they do, and this is the pineapple one. Now, one of the things I noticed on the packaging here, it took me a moment to actually realise what it was. To see those little blue squares there, they're actually cartoon drawings or illustrations for ice cubes. So, and obviously you've got the pineapple on the front there. Didn't think too much of it, but when I put this on, generally speaking, if you put on a sheet mask, it can feel quite cool on your face. This felt bloody freezing when I put it on my face. It's surprising. Now, pineapple is it's natural anti-inflammatory. It can reduce redness. There is, in pineapple, the essential enzyme is bromine. Bromine, if you take pineapple supplements, bromine is great for helping your body to absorb more protein. So certainly when I was doing a lot of bodybuilding years ago, I would take bromine supplements along with my protein shakes just to get the extra oomph from it. But when you put it on your skin, the bromine is actually just a gentle exfoliator, like a very, very gentle chemical scrub. So it's not like an AHA or BHA. It's not going to have that effect, but it has, if you imagine the very mildest AHA with just a very, very gentle exfoliating action on the skin. It was okay. It was okay. I found it stung slightly when it was on my skin, which some people take some stinging as a product working. Me, I take it as a bit of a red flag that there's something in there that's my skin isn't enjoying. You know, at the end of the day, stinging is a pain response. It's your body saying something's happening that it shouldn't do. So There is a melon version of this. I will try the melon version as well to see what that's like, to give the company a fair go. And there are a lot of other masks in the PIEU range. I bought several. There are several of them in the box that I ordered from YesStyle. So I'll definitely give these ones a try. This one though, not so keen on it. This one I wouldn't buy again, but maybe the melon one's better. So if you're currently not using a sheet mask, I really recommend you should add it to your skincare routine, even if it's once a week. Those skincare masks that I just showed you, most of them are sort of £2 or £3 on YesStyle. I'm certainly addicted to the Korean sheet masks. I definitely don't intend to stop using them anytime soon. I'm going to keep on using them once a week at least, maybe twice a week if I can afford it or I can be bothered. Definitely guys, if you haven't used one, get one, give it a try. Get yourself a selection, try a different few. They're not expensive. For 20 quid you can get a decent handful. Try one a week. Over a couple of months you'll have figured out which one works for you. So do you already use a sheet mask? If so, which ones do you use? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if there's ones that you've been looking at but you haven't tried yet and you want me to review, again, tell me in the comment section. I might have already bought it, in which case I can review it. If I haven't bought it, I can get it next time and review it in future for you. If you found this video useful, if you like to support the channel, like to support me in what I do, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And comment below, let's keep the conversation going. Also, come and follow me over on Instagram. I've been Bear Clark, you've been amazing as always, and I'll see you again real soon.